What's up, MNK Vlogs? I'm sorry it's been so long.
Mommy.
Last time you guys saw me, I believe I was pregnant with this one.
Mommy.
Say hi.
Hi.
How are you? Anyways, so today I have another pregnancy update for you guys. So from the last video that you guys have seen, there's been many pregnancies, but unfortunately all of them have ended in miscarriage. So we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna get into further detail about that, but I'm here today for a 10-week pregnancy update. I'll talk about how I found out I was pregnant. So we were actually in a car accident, my fiance and I going to the hospital. They, I guess, ran a pregnancy test on me because they were going to do CAT scans and x-rays and all that stuff, but they told me that I was pregnant, so they were unable to do so. And it kind of went from there. I went for my first ultrasound. They couldn't see anything. They said that, give or take, I was maybe 4 weeks pregnant to come back in, it was a week. I came back in a week, and then they did another ultrasound on me, which they still couldn't find anything. So at this point, I'm a little bit scared thinking about if I'm going to have another miscarriage or not, because I've had 5 in the past. And I more or less didn't know what to think. I was really scared and wasn't sure what was going on. But the good thing I told myself was that there was no bleeding. There was cramping, but no bleeding. I could do a story time on the accident if you guys want, but that'll be like a completely separate video. But long story short, I went back in for another ultrasound, and I was 7 weeks and 6 days pregnant. So yay, baby had a heartbeat. And I have another appointment in 2 days. So my birthday's actually tomorrow, so the 20th I will have an ultrasound and a updated doctor's appointment. So I will be sure to update you guys on that. But I will talk about my symptoms that I've had so far. So these symptoms have actually been a lot different than my symptoms with this one.
Daddy?
And yeah, Daddy's at work, baby. Daddy work. Yes. We're on YouTube. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
Okay, so symptoms I've had so far, they're really different from his, actually.
Mommy.
So
Mommy,
I've had a lot of nausea. Like a lot of nausea, to the point where I'm not throwing up, but it gets there. It's bad. I've also been extremely tired, and my sleep schedule is so messed up now. Literally, I will be up until 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, sometimes 6, and I'll sleep a majority of the day, which is bad. I shouldn't be doing that. I should, level out my sleep schedule, but that's been pretty difficult. I've noticed that with this pregnancy, I've been gaining weight faster than I did with Alex. And what else has been happening? I've been craving a lot of sweet stuff, so anything that has to do salty, like regular meals and stuff like that, I find it very difficult for me to eat because it makes me sick. I have to have something, if I'm gonna eat something that's like salty, I have to have something sweet right afterwards, otherwise it makes my stomach hurt. Let me know if you guys have experienced that, or if it's just me. I know every pregnancy is different, but I'm not sure. It's weird, hard to explain, kind of, but yeah, so there's that, and I've been getting a lot of headaches. It doesn't matter how much water I drink or whatever I do to try to take it away. Sometimes I'll put cold rags. I try to drink as much water as I possibly can a day. That doesn't take it away, so that's different. I never experienced really bad headaches with Alex, but this one, I have a headache almost every day.
Spare.
Hmm?
Spare.
What?
Spare.
Yeah?
Spare.
YouTube. And I've been experiencing a ton of back pain. So my back pain starts in the middle of my back and it goes down towards my right buttock, to be honest. And it hurts so bad. It's like unbearable, and I don't know if it has to do with the accident that we were in or if it's just like one of those different pregnancy symptoms that we women get. I'm not sure. I'm going to bring it up to my doctor though, because it's literally really painful and really difficult for me to walk sometimes. So there's that. I'm definitely urinating more often. I find myself urinating more frequently and more faster than I did with him. So that's new, and I'm hungry every like 30 minutes. If I don't eat every 30 minutes, at least a snack or something, I get sick. So with him, I was able to eat like every hour or two. With this one, I have to eat like every 30 minutes. So there's that. As far as my son goes, he's extremely clingy. I don't know if you guys believe in the whole like old wives' tales. You're having a girl if your child is like really clingy and lovey, or you're having a boy if they're like really mean and like, you know. With him, he's been extremely like clingy, and I'm talking about to the point where I can't even use the bathroom without being in his sight before he screams and cries and calls for mommy. So he's never been like that. He's been clingy with me since he was born, but never to the point where like if I'm not in his view or he can't see me or anything, it's a problem for him and he freaks out. He's constantly like this close to me. He's constantly like, I'm doing my YouTube video right now for you guys, and he's right here. Like, it's crazy how clingy this child has gotten. And, but he's very loving. He's very caring. If I'm crying or something, he'll be like, Mommy, don't cry. And he'll try to wipe my tears and stuff like that. So, based on old wives' tales, that means I'm having a girl. I'm not sure. I know that I have craved a lot of sweet stuff. I mean, I have a tub of freaking bubble gum that I crave that's sweet, because a lot of times I don't know exactly what I'm craving. So I'll pop a couple of those in my mouth and I'll be fine for the next few hours. But it's strange. What else? Yesterday I noticed that, so I'm 10 weeks and 3 days today. So yesterday I noticed myself extremely like out of breath. I couldn't really talk, and all I really did was take a shower. So that was strange. I didn't have that happen to me until I was like later on in my pregnancy with Alex. And like I said, I'm only 10 weeks right now, so for that to happen to me, it scared me, and I wasn't sure if I should go to the hospital or not, because the way that I was feeling, it was like my chest, it was being compressed. It felt like somebody was sitting on my chest and I couldn't breathe, and every breath that I took in, it was like really hard for me to breathe. And so that was really weird. That's new. That was not happening to me before. And vivid dreams. I've had a lot of vivid dreams with this pregnancy too.
Mommy?
Yes. Outside. Can you wait, baby? Mommy's doing a video. I'm trying to think like what else I can update you guys on as far as my pregnancy goes.
Daddy! Daddy!
That's pretty much it for like my symptoms.
Daddy!
What are you doing?
Daddy, see what?
Yes, Daddy's working, baby.
Daddy.
Yes. Daddy's working. Mommy's doing a video.
Blue?
Yes, a video. YouTube video.
No, that's blue.
He's 2 years old. Merp. He's 2 years old now, so he's really learning how to talk, and he's all over the place. But that's as far as my symptoms really go. And I just like lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I have an appointment on August 11th for my 14-week like 3D, 4D ultrasound that this is the same place that I went with him. And that's where I found out he was a boy. But at my appointment, let me guys know in the comments if you have done this with your pregnancy. I know a lot of clinics and stuff like that are not doing it, and it's like a fairly new thing. But my clinic, I know they said they would talk to me about it, but it's very difficult to find right now, the gender prediction through blood work. I asked my doctors about it, and they said that they would look into it, and they let me know that there is a possibility for me to get it. So hopefully on the 20th when I go in for my appointment, they're able to do that, and I'll have the results within a week, whether it's a boy or girl. But with him, I found out through the 14-week ultrasound that I did, and I found out he was a boy. So I have that appointment set up too for me at exactly 14 weeks so that I can... this one's more so of the 3D, 4D pictures, because if they do the gender through my blood, then I'll be able to know what the gender is faster. But if not, and they're unable to do it, then I'll just stick with my 14-week appointment at this ultrasound place to find out the gender. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much my update for right now. I'll give you guys weekly updates on my pregnancies, and I'm going to start doing vlogs and stuff like that again. I just recently moved into a new apartment from where I was at. I was in my current residence for 6 years, so I'm in a new apartment. I will give you guys an apartment tour when my house isn't trashed, because let's face it, we have kids, and kids are not the cleanest. Kids are not the cleanest of the bunch. So I'll give you guys an apartment tour when my house doesn't look like a tornado ran through it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I will give you guys a bump update and let you see my bump as it progresses. 10 weeks and 3 days today, so let me give you bump update. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Who has gone through this with the opposite sex, or just pregnancy in general? Who's gone through it? Because I can't be the only one. This is his everyday mood. So here's bump. Kind of hard to tell, but here's my bump. 10 weeks, 3 days. Here's from the side, from the front, ooh, from the other side, and yeah. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn the post notifications on so that you can get notified when I do my next video. I will give you guys weekly pregnancy updates, and I will do like a house tour and stuff like that. Any videos that you guys want me to do, let me know in the comments, and I will be sure to get those out for you guys. I love every single one of you. Thank you for the current subscribers that I have, and I do apologize for not posting a video in a very long time. There's just so much going on, and then this whole pandemic situation has just made it even more difficult than I could imagine. But I mean, I personally haven't been affected by it, so we'll see what happens from here on out. I'll give you guys an update on my doctor's appointment, and if I'm able to bring you along with me, I will, because I know that they are extremely strict right now with recording and like having people in there with you, and it's just this whole big mess. So yeah, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.